That's right. We're all a little bit fed up. And I know I'm not the only one because I got a lot of messages today. And in one of the chats and the group chats and also on social media, I got dozens and dozens and dozens of messages about training camp tickets, yo. Like, I don't understand what's going on each and every year for the last couple of seasons now. It has just been a complete nightmare for fans just to attend training camp. What used to be way back when you just kind of show up and you go watch the Lions to then it turned into, oh, well, we're kind of good now. Now we've got to give tickets away. We have to limit it. And then we got to give fans access, to get these tickets for free online. And it's turned out to be a nightmare. I mean, for the people that are religious with this, right? You get up, you get ready, go about your day. Hey, it's Lions season ticket day or it's Lions training camp day, whatever day it is for you. Me, I like to do both. And you get up, you get 9:30, you got your coffee, you got the website up, you log into Ticketmaster, make sure that there's nothing funny there. And then as you get closer and closer and closer, you're like, man, I feel good. I'm going to get tickets, right? And then you go log in because it's 10 o'clock and it says that it's finally open and you click it. And then Ticketmaster says, wait a second. Or the Lions say, you have to agree to this. You have to agree to that. And then you can move forward. And then by the time you move forward, well, you're probably now way behind the list. Why couldn't they have done this yesterday? Why couldn't they have done that a week ago? Why couldn't they have sent out the updates and say, hey, you're going to have to agree to these new terms before you get going, right? That's hiccup number one. Hiccup number two is right at 10 o'clock. I'm in. I mean, somehow I get right in, no wait, get my tickets, put it in my cart, fail. Website continues to fail. Reloads, fail. And I got a video here. I recorded it all because I expected this crap to happen. So again, for all the Lions fans out there that are fed up and pissed off that they're not going to be able to go to training camp, unfortunately, I'm not rubbing it in. Unfortunately, I'm able to go because I have season tickets, and I'll be able to go to multiple days. And I feel bad for the fans can't go because this year we're not going to get as many as we hope to get to be able to get other fans that have never been a chance to go. And that's what it's all about for us. So it's kind of twofold for me, but it's also, man, it's about every single fan out there that has to go through this BS each and every year. Let's get into it. Pressured by Hutchinson, he goes down again. All right, thank you guys for joining me for this video. This is not my normal video. I don't vent, rant, rave a whole lot, but man, this one just finally got to me today because of all the messages that I received from a lot of fans, a lot of upset fans, a lot of fans that have been doing this for a long time, and it's not right. Like, I mean, it's a freaking website, yo. Like, it's a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and you're telling me you can't handle even 100,000 people that maybe are trying to visit the site? I'd like to know the number. I'd like to know the number of how many people it took to collapse your site. And I don't know if it's Ticketmaster. I don't know if it's the Lions. I don't know if it's a combination of both. But I do know this, that Ticketmaster has a lot of problems all the time. And I'm going to show you the video, man, because I recorded it. And I'm not happy. And I know you're not. So I'm going to voice the frustrations for everybody, whether I catch flack from the Lions organization or not. I don't care. They need to see it. They need to hear about it because they need to know what to fix. They're not out there monitoring everyone's social media. But I'll tell you what, you go take a gander out on Twitter or anywhere right now, and fans are hot. So here we go. I got this video that I created, or video that I recorded. Let's roll through it. So I started out my day, it's 9:30 in the morning. I'm going through my stuff. We get closer to 10 o'clock. I'm clicking through the site. And I should have known right there. There was like a 15-20 second delay by the time it even loaded the next page. So everything's open, right? Everything says claim tickets, click the button. And then, okay, wait, I can go to my cart right away? There's no waiting room? What? Now watch. Unbelievable, right? Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, wait, it's in my cart. How's it in my cart?
You sure about that?
Oh, no. Nope, not sure. Got to sign into my account. I'm not sure about that either because I was already in. Oh, brings me back to the main page. Oh, now I got to sign into the Lions again.
You've been trolled. You should probably just fold when the only winning move is not to play. And yet you keep on trying, mindlessly replying. You've been trolled. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Hey, give it back! Give it back to me! Give me back!
And then,
Yeah!
man, thought I jumped the line. Oh.
This is reckless.
You goddamn straight it is. Listen, y'all. This is just complete, utter BS, right? So if you didn't catch on to what was happening there, I just noticed that something was in my cart. Like I got right in, was able to add and go to my cart, but I was only able to add one ticket, and then the site was freaking out. And so I looked, I noticed this in my cart. I go click it, then it says, "Oh, you got to sign in again." You got to what? What do you mean I got to sign in again? I already signed in to Ticketmaster. I've already signed into DetroitLions.com to my account, right? And I made sure I did that before I started my day. And made sure that I didn't have to reset my password because that's happened too. But I had to go in and click all these things to agree. And then it was at one point, it was asking me for my ID, y'all. I had to verify that I was a human because their site was so bad that it made it look like there was something wild going on over here, right? That I'm just hitting that site so many times with refresh, going back and forth, signing in and out because nothing's working. And that is their failure. So my account ended up getting frozen to where I couldn't get any tickets at all. And then finally, you notice that when I signed in, right, I was at like, 11,900 something. And I'm like, sweet, and then I refreshed my screen and then it says I'm like down to 3,000. And then I refresh my screen again and I'm back to like 7,900. At that point, I mean, this is like 45 minutes into it. And I'm like, there's no tickets left. There's no way that there's tickets left. Somehow I was able to get two. And that was the same thing that happened that you saw in the beginning of that video where I was able to add it to my cart quickly and then there was no line. Like, how was there no line? Right? And then I was able to get those two tickets and those two tickets only. Right? And I'm sure I'll get others from other people. But the point is, man, the Lions, look, y'all got to fix this because, either you need to fix it or it needs to be a lottery, something. I mean, this is kind of a lottery, right, going onto the site. But if you can't even get or handle 100,000 plus people trying to get tickets, and maybe it's more than that. I mean, I can't imagine it's more than, a couple 100,000, and a site should be able to handle that kind of traffic. Like this happens every year. You said you fixed it, right? You said you fixed it for the Lions loyal members too, and you did. We had the same freaking problem. You knew a week ago that this was happening. You knew a week ago that we had the same errors when we went to add things to our cart. It said that oops, we're having difficulties. And then when you get in, it makes you re-enter your address again and then save your address. Like, why wasn't it saved? Why was my profile changed? Who changed my profile? Why did you unsave my address? And then when you go to save your address, you get more errors. It's just ridiculous, man. It's such a cluster. And I feel bad for all the fans that aren't going to be able to go because every year, we get around 100 tickets and I give away about 90 of them. I usually keep 10 for myself and a couple of, people to go with me. And then we meet people there. The biggest thing for me is being able to bring a cancer survivor out there, bless them with a jersey. Maybe it's their first time ever going to practice. Maybe it's their last time ever watching the Lions. You never know. But that's what we do it for. So I'll make sure that the two tickets that I have will go to somebody that is very important to me, and it's very important to them. So let me know how you feel in the comments below because this is absolute BS and it's got to get fixed. All right, we can move past this, though. Let's get ready for the season, y'all. I know this is going to suck for a little while. Training camp's going to be here, and then we're going to move on to preseason. And then it's the season, man, and we can forget about this, that it ever happened until next year.